October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and the Better Business Bureau says it's not just big corporations that need to be cautious. Everyday consumers and small businesses are just as much at risk, and hackers are counting on us to let our guard down. Joining us with more information on this is the Better Business Bureau's Cameron Nakashima. Thank you so much for joining us, Cameron.
Hey, good morning, Sarah. Thank you for having me.
So why is BBB alerting people about taking cybersecurity more seriously?
A significant number of the bad experiences people report having with businesses have to do or are related with online scams, online fraud. We're all connected online these days, which makes everyone a target. And it's not just the small businesses or the large businesses. And what we see at Better Business Bureau, especially through our scam tracking, is that fraudsters are making fake businesses and products online. They're impersonating real businesses with fake websites, and they're even trying to tap into real business records through cyber attacks against these businesses, small businesses, large businesses. All of these efforts are tactics where they're trying to get your personal information, and that's your personal and financial information, the information of others. And this is valuable to them because they can sell it on the black market, and that can result in you being targeted in the future for more fraud. It could be something related to identity theft as well. From Better Business Bureau's perspective, this is really important because part of our mission is to help people make smarter, safer decisions with the way that they share their money and personal information with businesses and how they know who they can trust.
So are small businesses at higher risk of security compromises? And can you also tell us what role do small businesses play in our personal cybersecurity?
Absolutely. So small businesses are prime targets because they often have fewer protections in place, not just software, but also training of employees. And many also will collect sensitive customer information. And this can range from financial information. Some even have health data and other types of private information. So this can be digital cash as far as a bad guy is concerned, right? And it makes them a prime target. So even the small companies should put measures in place to protect their client information. And they should consider training their employees and working with cybersecurity insurance specialists to make sure that they're prepared for and they can appropriately guard against the threat of a cyber attack.
What's something most people don't do that could help them be safer online?
Okay, so I've got three quick tips that viewers could do even within the next 30 minutes that would greatly increase their security when it comes to a cyber attack. So the first thing is to check your digital vulnerabilities. And a lot of people don't think about these things, but it's the software that's been needing to be updated for the past week. Unsecured Wi-Fi networks, even some of the smart devices that you've got hooked up to your network could act as a backdoor, a vulnerability for scammers to tap into. So keep your devices up to date. Even make a simple checklist of all the devices on your network, all of the potential weak points, and make sure that you're updating everything on a routine basis. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to strengthen your logins. So we've talked about this before, but create a passphrase. So that's a longer password essentially, but instead of it being one password, it's a stringed series of passwords into a passphrase, and keep that updated routinely. You can use tools like password management tools or VPNs to strengthen your security even more. And then the third tip is know who you're doing business with and who you're sharing that personal information with. So go through anytime you're working with a business before you agree to their terms and conditions. Part of that is going to be their privacy policy. So research that, make sure you're comfortable with it. Sometimes they do disclose, hey, we're going to sell your personal information. And are you okay with that? Also, Better Business Bureau is here to help you vet those businesses so you can read up and see if other people have complained about their data being leaked from those companies ahead of time.
I like that. Thank you very much, Cameron. And you're right, you can do those things in a matter of 30 minutes or so. So thank you so
Yeah,
much.
absolutely. Thank you.
Well, coming up next, a quick check on those morning traffic conditions.